Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I will be taking you on a sketchbook tour today. So I've had this sketchbook since 2018 and I only recently finished up all the pages. It has 96 pages and the quality of the paper is really great. I was able to use all kinds of paint on it, and I'm gonna miss using it. As you can see, it's pretty well used, beat up. This sketchbook has served me well. So as you can see, I started really learning how to paint with soft pastels. My mom encouraged me to try soft pastels and I really got my practice in painting using them. So a lot of these first paintings are in soft pastel. I don't really use it anymore only because the right surface that you paint on for soft pastels, they cost a lot of money. Here are just some sketches. This is a painting of Halo Halo in oil pastel. Here is me trying to draw people. I've always had a problem drawing figures and people. Here's some thumbnails. I think this was around the time before I joined an art competition and I was planning what my painting would be. Some more thumbnails. Just trying to get an idea of how I wanted to capture the theme of the competition, and this is the sketch I eventually chose, and I will show here on the screen the result of that. Some empty pages and another soft pastel piece. I really like this one. I liked how the colors turned out, and the colors held up pretty well. I tried to paint something out of my imagination, so I imagined a castle floating on a rock. And this is another soft pastel piece using violet. And these are some 5-minute acrylic paintings. I was trying to get better at painting faster. And this was inspired by Robin Sealark and her art challenges. An unfinished page with tiny 5-minute acrylic paintings. And I really love thumbnail sketching. It's relaxing. This one, I don't really know what I was going for here, but I think I used pumice gel, I don't know how to pronounce it. Me experimenting with colored pencils, I think this is. And another soft pastel piece. I was trying to learn how to do perspective drawing. A bonfire painting. And an oil pastel painting that it's not my best either. Just trying to practice. And this is the page where I think I was just really frustrated. I felt like I couldn't paint at all, and I just kind of went ham on this page. Oh, and the writing on there is when I was in college. You don't see that. And this is another thing I imagine, like a castle on top of a huge tree. I like it. I like the colors I use. I'm trying to draw more people. This is my original character. You don't see that. I used to draw in a very anime style when I was younger. I think I should go back to drawing anime style. This was for Inktober, I think. I tried to see if I could really use ink. More faces and people. I think these strokes were my first attempt at gouache. And this is when I took Nathan Fowlk's schoolism class. These are my value studies, and those sticky notes there are some notes I want to remember when value painting again. Some more sketches. Oh, these on the left were with crayon. I want to learn how to use crayon better. There aren't much artists who actually use crayon. Drawing a character. I tried to paint a fish with crazy colors, didn't succeed. I think this is me. No, that's not me. That's a drawing of some characters from series I've watched. A weird thing I copied. More people and more people. I'm just not comfortable with painting people. Matthew and Diana from The Discovery of Witches. One of the first book series I finished in 2018. More drawings of them. This is a painting of Diana, I think, in oil pastel. You guys should really read the book or watch the series. Another try at Inktober. And this was when I tried to paint for a children's or middle grade story my mom wrote. Another landscape piece I still don't like to this day. I think the colors could have been better. Thumbnail sketches. Oh, that drawing, the t-shirt there is when I designed my brother's t-shirt for a Christmas party. I drew onto t-shirt with glitter glue. Oh, I miss Christmas parties. Sketches for that book cover for my mom. Some ideas featuring my actual doggy. Crayon thumbnail sketches, and this is my attempt at abstract art. Making abstract art is hard. Just me trying to figure out how to get proportions right and some small acrylic sketches. I really like that chili painting. I like how deep the colors were. And this is my fifth attempt at gouache. I was getting better at it, I think. And some more acrylic, quick 5-minute acrylic paintings. Oh, and this This is a drawing of the Fila disruptors. I'm sure you've seen that shoe everywhere. And my mom bought them for me as a gift for my college graduation. And I love it so much, I drew it again. Look at that. They are the best shoe. I love them. I miss using them. It's just me playing with colors. Oh, and the one on the left is actually recent. I did it like last week. I actually really like how it turned out. It's another attempt at abstract art. It's me playing with a limited color palette. I think I was inspired by risograph printing. I want to try to emulate those colors. And again, painting, I think that's a gumamela flower. More faces and facial features, some fruit. Just playing with color. And some thumbnail sketches. Oh, and this one is when I was into Evangelion, I don't know how to pronounce it, the robot anime. Yeah, this was my attempt at painting the robot. Oh god, I completely forgot the robot's name, sorry. That sketch at the bottom turned out to be one of my favorite paintings of a still life I did. I used acrylic so much back then, now that I think about it. I'm pretty rusty with acrylic now because of how much I use gouache. The left is acrylic and the right is gouache. And this is me testing out some cheap acrylic paints I got. And another of a sunset. The acrylics I used there weren't that great. I don't really still use them that much to this day. That's still with gouache. You can see how bad with gouache I was. And this is another original character of mine in D&D. If you play D&D, like hit me up. I want to play more. Some more tries in gouache, some ink sketches, planning for another painting, and this is me trying to paint a whole spread. I don't know where I was going with this, but all I ended up painting was a huge rock. Not very creative of me. Painting of a small figurine that we have around the house. Testing a color palette. More, I think the one on the left is an acrylic. I just can't get skin tones right. I just can't. Oh, this is one of the rare times I try to draw faces and body shapes. And more 5-minute acrylic sketches. Oh, the one on the right is some watercolor now. The paper can handle watercolor too. And this is when I did my attempt at drawing with only ink. That's a character from Miss Fisher's, if you've seen on Netflix. I love that show. So on the right is purely pencil. Yes, I think that those are some book characters. And more pencil drawings. More pencil drawings. I was trying to really learn how to use ink and graphite. This was when I was taking schoolism class, more value sketches. I like this page. Oh, I attempt to draw a horse, and I practice with colored pencils. Oh, this is the time until now where I'm so rusty with acrylic paint. I need to try to get back into it. I try to paint a person, and these are my latest entries in the sketchbook, as you see in my previous video, and that's the last page. So I'm gonna really miss using this, as I said earlier, and thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and turn on my notifications so you're gonna be notified of my next upload, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.